I've noticed that when we actually talk about leadership purpose, people tend to describe their leadership purpose in very large, big terms. And while this is very important because it connects us to what we really care about, I think that is really useful to try to make that purpose more crisp, much crisper and clearer in terms of what it really means for you. So I'm about to share a tool that can help you in doing that. It's called the abstract laddering tool, and it allows you to actually become a bit more specific when you define your tool, or if you're too specific, to actually go into a much larger definition of what is your purpose. So imagine that your purpose is to be a force for positive change. This is, of course, a very important purpose, but is a little generic. And so in order to make it a little bit more specific, we go down in the abstraction by asking the question, how? How are we going to be a force for positive change? And could be the answer to the question is, I want to be a force for positive change by mentoring. So for example, my purpose is to mentor people in my organization. And if I continue with this, and I can ask, how are you going to mentor people in your organization? So how would I do that? So the mentoring people in your organization is then another element of this work. And maybe you mentor people in your organization by providing, or even better, maybe creating a new service, creating a 2-hour lab for new employees. So as you can see, we went from the larger idea of being a force for change to the idea of mentoring people, and then to be even more specific into creating a 2-hour lab for new employees. Now notice that we could do the opposite. We can, if we are starting very specific, so let's say that my purpose is to, for example, create a new process I can try to become a bit more general if I am too specific by asking the question, why? Why would you like to create a new process? Maybe because I want to increase efficiency. So increase efficiency in our work. And if I continue to go again asking why again, I will for sure uncover an even larger reason. Why do I want to increase efficiency in our work? Well, because we want to improve our company performance. So as you can see, I'm going in the opposite direction than I was doing before. So in this way, going towards the why, I'm making my very specific initial statement very, very much larger and a bit more abstract, nevertheless tapping into this idea of values. This way, instead, I was doing my initial purpose a little bit more practical. I was going from the larger idea into a more specific. So the how make you more specific, the why make you more general. I hope that this tool can be helpful to you as you identify your leadership purpose, and that can help you actually become crisper in your definition of it so that it can help you deploying yourself.